A blessed Thursday to all. One very striking scriptural perspective in today's liturgical celebration comes not from the Psalms, but it is used as a responsorial psalm. Because as we know, the responsorial psalm is not only about the Psalms or the book of Psalms in the scriptures, in the Bible, but it's all about songs. That's why sometimes you have canticle from the Gospel of Luke. Now we have David's prayer, like a canticle from the first book of Chronicles. So take note, today's responsorial psalm is not coming from the book of Psalms, but from a second perspective of the historical point of view, that the author of the Chronicles or the chronicler made a second opinion to what really took place as recounted to us in the first reading. A few years or a few moments before David died, when he bequeathed his throne and his sovereignty, in a way, his privilege to rule the people, to his son Solomon. And here we find a very beautiful expression that David said, that, "O Lord, your sovereignty belongs to you." And I think this is one particularly significant and practical point in our preparation for the coming elections. Because this reminds us whether a person is running for public office or not, it's always one beautiful lesson to learn, that to rule over people or to become elected, to become somebody put over and above a community or a group of people, it's not one that can claim that it belongs to me. It is something that is a privilege. It is always a grace-filled privilege to serve. One may have the title of president, governor, whatever there is, or even in certain communities, but it is basically to become servants. And this should one thing that makes us particularly aware as we prepare also in choosing or electing people who will lead us. Not that we elect them in order to serve them, but we elect them so that they can serve us. And this is one thing that we have to constantly consider. And hopefully, through the grace of God and through certain education or orientation, we will be able to change whatever is already, stinky that is happening in our country or anywhere in the world. We have to make that change. And once we make that change, we also have to humbly accept and actually recognize that as people being served by the leaders we choose, we too are also called to serve each other. And that is precisely what it means to be a real Christian in word and in deed. Amen.